Hey everyone, my name is Worth, and welcome to Lingualong. Today we're going to be talking about linguistics, the study of language and its many facets. See, I've always been fascinated by this question. How much do you have to know about a subject to seem smart and educated about it to lay people? So today I'm going to be educating you all on 3 important concepts in the field of linguistics, which you can use to inflate your knowledge of the field and impress friends and family. However, I will throw a bone to the real linguists out there. There is one untrue statement in this video. So just know that whenever you repeat something I say, there is always a chance that someone will get to look smart by correcting you. And feel free to drop guesses of my lie in the comments. It's a good one. You might miss it. Number 1 is the Swadesh List, which is a list of words that are used to categorize and catalog supposedly universal concepts across languages.
It works from the premise that all languages will have words for certain concepts, usually basic things, such as a pronoun which describes the first and second person, and words for things all human communities will eventually have to interact with, such as water, egg, and breast. The first Swadesh list was first developed by Morris Swadesh, and it had 215 words, even though he spelled it wrong as 225.
That's right, Morris. You can't trick me. I'll count.
It's actually kind of funny. Swadesh didn't seem to have much confidence in any version of his list. He'd repeatedly republish it with words taken off, eventually whittling it down to 100, half of its original length. The list today is used for lexicostatistics and other comparative language endeavors.
Idea number 2 is Proto-Indo-European. I will start this section by counting to 10 in Sanskrit and Italian. Bear with me here. In Italian, uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei, sette, otto, nove, dieci. In Sanskrit, this is eka, dvau, trayaha, chatvaraha, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava, dasha.
Sound similar? Hopefully my despicable pronunciations do not distract too severely, but these two languages seem to count to 10 in strikingly similar ways. Well, a bunch of guys a long time ago recognized this similarity along with other similarities in many languages, eventually concluding that all of these similar languages across Europe and India all descended from one proto-language.
But what would they name this proto-language connecting all these families across Europe and India? Well, Proto-Indo-European. Yeah, ironic the linguists are the least creative when it comes to naming things.
Now, it originally was named after an Indo-Iranian word mentioned in the Vedas and the Avesta, that being Aryan. But for some reason we retired that term. The Third Reich's misappropriation of the term led to another really ironic situation, as they prosecute the Romani, who speak a language descended from Sanskrit, meaning that if anyone in Germany was allowed to describe themselves as Aryan, it would have been them. The term also didn't fall out of use on that side of the globe, as it eventually became the name for the country, Iran. Finally is linguistic relativism and the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. So this section might seem a bit familiar to those who have seen my last video, which you should after this. Basically, ever since linguists Sapir and Whorf decided to fuse into an unholy union of man and Western academia, it has been a hotly debated question in linguistics. Basically, does language affect cognition? Can the way we speak affect how we see the world? Contemporary linguistics has settled on an maybe, but probably not very much. For one, Whorf used the high amount of words for snow in the Yupik and Inupiat languages, which has been disputed as a misrepresentation. Great start! He also looked at the unique structure of the Hopi language, which did not seem to have discrete units of time, which was also disproven. Damn.
So, does language affect our perspective at all? Well, maybe?
More contemporary research has been done on the subject, which may give some evidence for a weak Sapir-Whorf hypothesis that some properties of language can affect human cognition in slight ways within a range of human perception. This exact effect seems to diminish over time, however, as people are exposed to other languages with differing properties.
And that's all I've got for you today. Did you learn something new? Are you going to flex your linguistic muscles at our next family gathering? Perhaps correct a peer proudly proclaiming the superiority of cognitive relativism? Damn, that was horrible. Did you find my lie, or did I perhaps forget to write it in? Like and subscribe and let me know in the comments.